Hello and welcome to a very weird video, to be perfectly honest. I was here just taking a thumbnail for episode 285 of Lord of the Rings Online, and I changed a few of my settings. I threw them up to high, like ultra high, for the best quality screenshot for the thumbnail, and this happened, and I thought I would just record this for the sake of having a memory. Like, it's not just a physical thing this way, it's like all over the place. It's very, very weird. I'm assuming I could quite easily fix it just by switching settings, but yeah. So if you don't know, this is the Way of Smiths in Moria. In fact, I might even be able to open my map up, to be honest. Here we are in the Way of Smiths in Moria. We're in the Battle of the Way of Smiths just because it was the easiest way for me to get here, and yeah, I'm just really, really confused. Oh, so some of these textures seem to be popping in. I just want to see... Oh. If I go further back, like, those are fine. But if I go closer, they break. But these ones, I go further away, they break. And then they come back. What on earth? I have no idea. There's a lot of blue as well around me. This is slightly hurting my eyes. Oh my god. Yeah, I just want to try and, like, look around the entirety of this thing just to have the physical, like, to say I've looked. It's also very weird that this area is fine. See, I'm back into normalness. Not quite. Back out here is weird. Half of it's fine, half of it's not. And then we come back in here and it's just, you know, blazing, just pink. It's very, very weird. And as I said earlier, a lot of red and a lot of blue just kind of on the seams, it looks like, of certain things. I just don't know what's caused it. Like, it's not the textures haven't loaded, because surely, like, these... You know, if the textures didn't load, then me walking closer and further away wouldn't do this, surely. Like, if they're not loaded, then me walking closer to them wouldn't load them, and then me walking away wouldn't unload them like they are now. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's quite easily fixable. Again, you know, just a quick switch of, you know, any of my settings probably will fix it. Oh, that's interesting. Pink lava. Okay. Is it maybe a lighting thing? I'm not sure. Because obviously this will render below. So I don't know if this is like a lighting thing and then maybe the lighting is messed up, or if it is just a texture issue. Obviously the actual, like, you know, geometry is there, because obviously I can't, like, walk through this or something like that. And I can stand on everything. I'm not falling through the ground or anything like that, or at least I hope I don't. That would be a bit worrying. What I'm actually most interested for is, I have my thumbnail. Actually, I genuinely don't have my thumbnail, but I can come back later. What I want to do is, I want to leave this instance, and I want to see if it is just self-contained within this. If I go out and it's fixed, like everything else is... No, okay. Let's go back and see if it's fixed then. So it's something about this area. Okay. Okay. Right, I think I've, I don't think there's anywhere particularly in the Way of Smiths that I want to see pink, particularly. But let's just have one more final run around of this. I don't know when this video will be released. Probably the same night, if not the day after episode 285. We'll have to see. But I'm just going to quickly do a run around, see if there's anything I kind of want to see. Oh, imagine doing the Way of Smiths, you know, as this thing. Actually, it must be a lighting thing. If I'm fine here, if my character texture is fine here, and then it breaks here, surely it's a lighting thing. Because I can't think of what would cause that. Like, obviously, textures are fine here. Everything's fine. Go in here, it's all broken. Okay. And then you have these tiny little slivers where I'm fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. There was that cracked wall that looked like it was loading in. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know how this video is going to look on YouTube. It's probably going to look absolutely terrible. I'll try and make sure it doesn't, but yeah, what I'm going to try and do is hopefully this doesn't break the recording. There's a chance it might, but I'm going to switch to like very high. Okay, so as I thought, that did mess up the recording and my recorder at the same time, but it didn't fix the problem. So I don't know. My thoughts of what may be causing the issue and how to fix it are apparently wrong because they didn't work. Oh no, I've got this weird... There we go. Titan bar doesn't like... or any of the stuff the plugins don't like being messed around with. You know, from F12 to escape. Either way, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this for now. Let's assume it's a bug. This is just here for, you know, the sake of showing a weirdness, and then maybe it can be, this video can help maybe fix a potential issue if there is one. It might have just been something didn't load properly, but if there is a deeper issue, at least this is here to maybe help at least visualize what on earth is happening here. Because yeah, if this is a common thing, I don't wish this on anybody, really. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna like log out and log back in, of like exit the game entirely, relaunch the game, see if it persists, and if it does persist, then I guess I'll add a little bit to the end, but maybe I just can never do this instance ever again. Alright, logged out and logged back in. You can even hear the narrator talking now, which means I've just come back into it. And yeah, it's still very much not fixed. Even with a relaunch of the entire game. So, yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Definitely interesting, to say the least. Hopefully this doesn't crop up anywhere else, and I might actually quickly check on the other character that just did this and see if it's an issue there. Okay, so we're on the different character. We're now on Tarvelard instead of Ennis for Eel, and let's have a go at this. So let's quickly go to the Way of Smiths, which is there. Battle of the Way of Smiths. Let's go there. Actually, let's start to... Actually, it doesn't matter, because we're not going to start the quest. I just want to see if it's only that... Nope, it's everything. Yeah. Glad this happened after, but at the same time, I kind of need to take a thumbnail, so... if you see why it's purple, you kind of understand why now, hopefully. Yeah, it's weird. Either way, I'm going to stop doing clips now. I've tested out, I think, thoroughly enough. But yeah, just an interesting thing that I found completely by accident while trying to take a thumbnail, and hopefully it fixes itself. Otherwise, you're seeing a purple thumbnail for episode 285. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Quick update. I turned it back to high and it worked. So... don't know what's going on there. Is it my graphics card, or is it... surely it can't be a... you know... let's try and switch back. I know I said it was the end, but still. Okay, so back to Ultra. This seems to be an issue with Ultra or very high, from what I can tell. I mean, I can take a thumbnail, but yeah. These are kind of broken, so... I don't know what's going on there. Maybe a restart is needed. But considering I restarted the game and have logged into 2 different characters, I'm not sure if that would actually help necessarily. Maybe there's some corruption in like the high and low, or very high and ultra high lighting or something. I don't know. Depends whatever's causing this. Either way, now that's going to be the end of it. Thanks for watching this interesting bug or whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.